Now, I did a video not too long ago about 5 summer fragrances that will really make you stand out. They smell exceptional. You're not going to smell like anybody else. This is part 2. So in today's Cephalabon contributor video, I'm going to be going over the remaining 5 in this co-curated list. I'm also going to tell you about a very special giveaway opportunity, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I go over these 5 amazing summer fragrances, if you want to stand out, if you want to smell unique, you don't want to smell like everybody else in the room, these 5 should be on your radar. I do want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload these daily videos to YouTube. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you took something of value from today's episode. It would really mean a lot to me. So of course, if you want to smell different, you don't want to wear your run-of-the-mill aquatic or bergamot-based fragrance, if you want something that is higher quality, something with uniqueness and distinction, these are it. You have the opportunity to take home a bottle if you end up being the lucky winner. All you have to do is shoot on over to cephalabon.com. It's going to be the first link down below in the description box. So click the link, read through the article, and after you've become a registered reader, just drop a comment on the article. That's all you have to do. It's a really simple process, and these giveaways take place basically on a weekly basis. So it would serve in your best interest to become a registered reader. And then of course, make sure to check back on over to the blog on the date that is mentioned in the article so you know if you are one of the lucky winners. Let's go ahead and start things off with one of my favorites of all time. This one came out a while ago. It's cardamom, bergamot, and green notes. This one by Zergoff, part of the Shooting Stars collection, is called Neo. Now, I've mentioned this on my channel so many times before, but again, bergamot done right. That's what you can expect here. More often than not, bergamot comes across with a very sort of plain, nondescript type of an aroma. That's not what you're going to get in Zergoff Neo. This is arguably the best expression of the note of bergamot. I can't say that enough. This is a beautiful fragrance. Of course, we also have a fragrance by Les Jardins Retrouvés. This one is called Mousse Arashiyama. Now, this is truly a beautiful fragrance. This fragrance has lentisque, which is also known as mastic oil, very popular in Greece, which is where I'm from. It also has a fig accord in here. There is a bit of bergamot as well, so it does have some citrusy elements in the opening, but it's green, it's slightly fruity. There are some aqueous or aquatic elements to it as well. It is such a beautiful fragrance. It goes in a few different directions, but it's so fresh. We're talking about summertime. You want to smell fresh, bright, uplifting, effervescent. This ticks all of the boxes. Of course, we also have one by Patricia de Nicolai, and this one is Nicolai Parfumeur Créateur, and this one is called Cap Neroli. Now, if you're looking for a Neroli-based fragrance, this is one of the best that you're going to find. Of course, we have the likes of 4711 by Maurer and Wirtz. We also have Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford. Those are the ones that seem to get a lot of play. This one is phenomenal. There's Neroli, there's a bunch of other citrus, there's petitgrain, there's a touch of ylang ylang in here as well, if I'm remembering correctly. You have oak moss and vanilla in the dry down. Very resolute, incredibly long lasting. The same thing can be said about all Nicolai Parfumeur fragrances, right? Whether it be New York Intense or Angelis Pear, there's just so many wonderful fragrances that this brand has to offer, and I've actually done a video on a bunch of them. Now, summertime, we're gonna go with a more unconventional pick. This one is by Parfum de Marly, Hidden Gem. I reviewed it a while ago. A lot of fans for this fragrance, but a lot of them just haven't been very outspoken. This fragrance is Darley. Darley is amazing. Darley smells like Reflection for Men by Amouage blended with Creed's original Santal. If you can imagine that combination, the sweet, spicy cinnamon combined with lavender, and well, you know, there isn't any vanilla in here as there is in Reflection for Men and also in Le Male by Jean Paul Gaultier, which would be like the designer alternative, but this fragrance has the tonka bean. Tonka bean, mint, cinnamon, lavender, absolutely amazing. A hidden gem, an under the radar fragrance, even when it comes to, you know, compliment getters. If you're looking for something that's really gonna make you stand apart. And of course, the biggest summer offerings from Parfum de Marly, in my humble opinion, are Sedley and Percival and Galloway, but we're talking about something that's really going to set you apart, something where you can guarantee you're not going to smell like everybody else in the room, and the quality for Darley is absolutely there. And in the #1 spot, I can't tell you how much I fell in love with this fragrance. There's a salt accord, there's spicy mint, there's lime, there's bergamot, there's a little bit of orange in here as well. You do have some cedar wood in the dry down, so it's woodsy, it's earthy, it has a really rich texture. The citrus in here is so bright and so effervescent, and the mint in here is a perfect complement to all of the citrus, and it just smells phenomenal. It's really climbing the ladder to becoming one of my favorite summer fragrances ever. And it's from 2018. It is available at Perfumology if you're interested. This one by Antonio Alessandria is called Farah or Farah. This is an amazing fragrance. If you haven't tried Farah, despite the fact that it's been around for 5 years, I'm also a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to this fragrance. It is incredible. If you like fragrances like Celebration by Royal Crown, if you like Acqua Decima by Eau d'Italie, there's a lot of sort of citrus and mint fragrances. Farah, it doesn't get much better than this, and you have to take my word for it. The next time you're in a Perfumology, or if you want to purchase a sample, you can do that as well. Any place that carries this fragrance, if you're able to find it, I can't recommend enough that you should go out there and at the very least sample it. See how it works with your skin chemistry, but in terms of quality, long-lasting citrus, long-lasting fragrance in general, Farah by Antonio Alessandria is one of the best that the industry has to offer. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. 5 summer fragrances that will truly make you stand out. These are all exceptionally well done, everything from Darley to Farah to Cap Neroli Neo. I hope you took something of value from this video, and again, thank you for watching this co-curated list between Michelin Kamen of Cephalabon and myself. And once again, the first link down below is where you can go ahead and enter for your chance to take home a bottle of one of the many eligible bottles in this draw. Thank you for watching. Please support the channel by subscribing to it, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.